Legion, Azrael here, like always, and I feel like I'm a little behind the times. I took a few days, 2 days off of recording stuff. I had a whole bunch of stuff, I recorded a bunch of it in bulk, and I've been sizably uploading it and also trying to mix in some of the stuff from my previous channel. So I took the last 2 days off because about 3 days ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin had a video that I was looking forward to doing, and then I decided to put a lot of time and effort into streaming. So I'm a little bit behind with this video. I wish I would have done it when it came out. But, you know, you got to do the off and the ons. And YouTube and Twitch, man, it's a balancing act. You know, somebody who actually once said on stream, doing a 30-minute video is like an 8-hour stream on Twitch. A 30-minute YouTube video is like a 30 or an 8-hour live stream. And that's pretty much true. Because I find a bunch of stuff, like, and I'll record things in chunks. I don't usually find things daily. I will get things that may be backed up. Like my schedule is more like, oh, here's a bunch of stuff, I'm going to do it. And I record all of it, like 10 videos. It takes 2 hours or something. And then the next day, if something epic comes out, I do that and I upload it that day along with a previous video, and I mix it up like that. And so by the time I'm done recording and doing these videos, I'll wait. Some asshole with bass. Gotta love him. I'm right next to a road. I mean, like, fuck me in the face while running. Ugh. But yeah, it's mentally and emotionally exhausting to do these videos because I'm not faking my personality, but doing these with you really makes me more engaged. It makes me more happy to do it. I have resting bro faced, which is like resting bitch face for women, but it's bro. And everybody knows that bros are douches. So I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, that was really funny. Yeah. Oh, I'm playing this video game. And that's kind of how I am by myself personally. But streaming or doing this, I'm more happy. I'm more energized. It brings back the part of me that was in high school that I kind of left behind. This brings more into it. So, did the dude with the bass just do a U-turn? Or is he lost? This cocksucker. So, so yeah, there's no editing, people. This is not live, but it's unedited because I don't have any editing software because I'm lazy. Yeah, so I'm trying. Whenever I do a lot of videos, I took like 3 days off of streaming, and when I do streaming, I don't feel like doing videos because it's just so much energy, so much. The last day I streamed, which is like a Friday, was the worst time I've ever had streaming. It was the worst stream I had ever done, and I hated it. And I got done, and I was just like, fuck, I'm not doing that tomorrow. I don't have anything to play, that's why. If I had a fun game, I'd play. Anyways, that's for a different whole segment. So we're here. Like I'm saying, yeah, so I'm a little bit behind. I record a lot of videos in bulk, and then when I find new and the fresh stuff, I make that a priority and intertwine the other stuff that I had recorded the day before or the day before that. So none of the stuff I try to manage things by importance. This just kind of fell through the crack. Like I said, I streamed. It took a lot. I hated it. I just kind of wanted to, and I was lucky enough to have previously recorded some other things. So now this video's 3 goddamn minutes long. Fuck me. Let's check this out. Let's see what it's about. Let's hope it's good. And I won't ramble after the video's over. We'll just end it.
Have you ever tried to have sex on the beach? With all that sand getting in all the crevices, all that other bullshit, sex on the beach sucks. Cut. Next drink. See, this is like one of those bullshit drinks right here. I'm not sure what the this is. I'm about to find out. Oh, boy. The vodka and Kahlua? I have no idea. It tastes like sugary dog shit. A birthday teeting. That's appropriate. Happy birthday to whoever the hell made this drink. But it's not my birthday, so I will not finish it. Please bring me my next beverage. Is this, would this be a Cosmopolitan? It's not a bad drink. I'm quite enjoying it, and I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I love alcohol.
Yeah, I noticed.
Apple taste. That's got to be a green apple teeny. apples are good for you, so an apple teeny a day probably would keep the doctor away. And that's taken from an alcoholic standpoint of view. I'm done with this drink. I would like another, please.
God.
Thank you. This is finally a sex on the beach. This is finally a sex on the beach. I've always heard about this illustrious cocktail. Not a fan. Next drink. God damn, you might as well pour the rest of it.
I want that. I want to try that.
I would call this, give me one of those red piles of shit. Oh, a Jolly Rancher shot. These are the kind of drinks that just piss you off. A little sumbitch like this, if you put it in a frilly glass and put a couple of umbrellas in there, probably set you back $10. For what? A case of sugar diabetes and no buzz? That drink. Now, if y'all ain't got nothing else for me to drink, I'm gonna haul ass. No, I'm serious. I'm about to haul ass if y'all have no better shit than this to drink. Oh, he does. Please, bartender. Now that's a tasty beverage.
I bet. Okay. This fucking guy, dude. I haven't watched. Well, I didn't. I don't anymore. Just FYI, I just watched 3 stand-up comedians back to back, just right before I started doing this. I am laughed out. I watched John Caparulo, the kind of chunky guy, and I watched the Come In Me stand-up, and when he does the part where he's like, where his wife wants him to talk dirty to him, and he doesn't know what to say. He's talking about porn, and he's like, "Give me your forehead." And everybody's laughing. He's like, "I'm more like, uh-oh." And he comes everywhere, and I had never laughed so hard where my voice went out so much, where it went out into the negative to where then another noise came out. I was crying. I recommend if you have Netflix or any other way to watch stand-up like that, you search that, you find that, because it's a great... And watch, I just got done watching that right before this. I'm sure I would have had a more enjoyable time if I just would have woke up and said, hey, Stone Cold, my actual favorite wrestler from the WWE all the way back to the WWF. Hands down, my favorite wrestler. All of that. I used to be, I'm in my later 20s. So I watched it when it was the WWF. And, I watched it right before, I think, Rock's era. So before that, Stone Cold was there. Mankind was still Mankind. Not retired-ish, coming back and being a GM. Not Cactus Jack, really, and not the other one, the hippie fuck. But Mankind, getting pedigreed on the tax and, like, the cage match. And Vince McMahon getting pushed off by Undertaker and dislocating his fucking, when he landed on the fucking corner of that announcer table, Mr. McMahon. That's what I watched. Stone Cold with the beer truck. Oh, I have such great memories of the WWE as a kid. It was really unfortunate when I went back after years of not watching it just to see it. It was on TV, and I just decided, why not? Let's check it out. And it was really bad. It was bad acting. All the new people sucked. John Cena even was like, whatever. I know, fuck John Cena. If you're watching this reaction, you're watching another reactor. I understand. And I've never been a John Cena fan, but it felt so, I don't know. It was worse than watching General Hospital. If you don't know what General Hospital is, that's a daytime soap. And at least that soap isn't all girly and frilly. It's a mobster soap opera. And this was worse than watching a daytime soap opera. It was that bad. It was garbage. That show is garbage now. WWE. It's the most horrible thing I've watched as a adult. I didn't watch it multiple times. I just watched it. It was on. I said, hey, I kind of want to see what's going on. I want to see what's up, what's changed, who's still there. Because I literally had nothing to do with it for 10 years, maybe. And I went back and I said I wasn't going to rant. Fuck. And I went back and I watched it. And it was dog shit. Like he said, big red pile of shit. And that was the end of it. And what I've noticed is just like, this is the only time I'll ever compare the WWE, fake wrestling, to the NFL. To the point where everything is so corporate, everything is so safe, nobody can take risks anymore. It's all about the image, all about the sponsors, and if your star athlete got hurt, well, fuck, dude. We can't have that now, can we? Football has become so boring because nobody's going to take a chance on a crazy play because they want to win it so bad for the money, for the sponsors, for all that bullshit. It's just cookie cutter football. And I'm not I like football. I like playing it more than I like watching it. And yeah, it's like, so I don't watch a lot of variety of teams out there. So maybe there are people taking those chances. Maybe. But for the general football that I've seen, general football, my team, maybe my state team, I don't mean state as in college. I mean, I have a favorite team that's in the NFL. It's not my state because my entire family on one side is all that fan of that team. My state team is the Cardinals, which did phenomenal last season, I may add. And yeah, they don't take risks. In the WWE now, it's like, oh, we can't, didn't Undertaker kind of he got kind of fucked up at like the Royal Rumble or whatever it was, the undefeated thing that he had, and he lost it because he got so fucked up. And I'm sure the lawyers had plenty to say about that. Can't have that. And everything is just so bland and safe now that it's just not fun to watch. That and all the new people's acting is just really gaudy and bad. Like, I don't know. Stone Cold, for me, represented the last best that the WWE had to offer. The Rock was good back in his heyday. When Evolution was a thing, that was kind of cool. That's kind of right when I stopped watching, back when they went to cable and I didn't have cable, so fuck Raw. I've always been a fuck Raw person. Yeah, it's just always... And it was nice seeing Stone Cold do something again. I don't watch his podcast or anything like that, which I should. I just don't have the time to do it. And I've never had any of those drinks, ever. I've never had a weird drink before. I've had just beer and hard liquor. That's it. I'm not a club kind of guy. Maybe if I ever go to like a PAX South or a TwitchCon or something, I'll be trying all those frou-frou drinks. But, yeah, that's it for me. It's kind of the long video. I'm sorry. If you've watched this entire video, thank you. I appreciate it. You're one of the few. And yeah, if you're like, man, this guy really talks a lot, go look at some of the people that really like to rag on reactors and in a whole. They just generally and narrow-mindedly and not really they don't really have an actual opinion that's worth anything. But they rag on all reactors, like that dumb bitch with the short hair or the other guy that never shows his face and whoever all these other losers are. They just do a general broad thing and they just say, oh, it's not that hard. I understand where they come from because I only watch one or two reactors because the rest of them are just... I like to discuss, I like to talk about what I've watched. Sometimes it leads to a different avenue. I talked about football when this video is about Stone Cold doing drinks and shots because I kind of rambled at the beginning about it. But yeah, I try not to make every video like a vlog. But I like to discuss what I'm watching and what it reminds me of. And I think that's what separates me from other reactors. Just kind of doing something quick and short. Which the next video I do will be quick and short. I will not try to ramble on. So, if you want to leave a comment down below, if I talk too much, let me know. The feedback is important. It lets me become a better YouTuber and lets this channel grow and evolve into something that's not rambly, I guess. If you like what I do, you like that I discuss and I talk about stuff like that, and then I'm just here to kind of entertain, cool. Let me know down in the comments below. I love to see and love to hear you. And if you want to like, subscribe, or share, remember, it's completely up to you. I'd appreciate it, though. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I still haven't put any of the links in my fucking main or my channel. They're in the descriptions of all my videos. But if you want to follow me on Twitter or message me on Twitter, you you want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/SLE_Azriel. The links are all below. You can say what's up. You can say hello. I'd appreciate it. And you're more than welcome to come and hang out and get whatever's on your mind off your chest. Is that how that goes? Did I make something new up? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time on whatever it is that I'm reacting to. Later.